wasn't that easy. He didn't have angle to work with, and he was always going to be leaving himself a mid-range blue, but he just needs to pot it, and we go on into a fifth frame. Well, it wasn't a gift, but didn't expect him to miss it. Selby needs all three to wrap up a 4-0 win. Should be a formality. Perfect on the pink. Joe O'Connor made 57 earlier in this third frame. He was well in the ascendancy, but over the years, Mark Selby, one of the all-time greats, has won so many frames from positions where it looked as though he shouldn't do. And here is another, and a handshake, a 4-0 win completed.
Well, we'll be taking this one on for sure. But there is pressure on it.
The red effectively for victory for Trump.
Yeah, plenty of pressure on it, and what a good kiss that was. I think that was a slight raise of the hand.
Well, I mean, it was not a smooth strike, was it? But like you say, had a bit of fortune. A lot of spots here for snookers, so, you know, this, if Matt Selk can get him in trouble, then this could turn yet.
He's got a good cue ball in front of the yellow, but he's having a real go at himself again.
Yeah, it's hampered. But the red's in, and the handshake comes.
Well, it's not impossible he could try and roll this in, because again, he might get cover on a bulk colour if he misses it. Yeah, really well played. I mean, but he will need another ball. It would have been yellow and green earlier, but now that the 4-point penalty, he'll also require the brown. Good shot. He's played pretty well, I think. He's missed a couple, but I think he's been quite fluent in this match. You know, he's been getting on with the game. And he's going to make it through to the next round.
9.
Yes, really good pots on yellow and green to essentially rubber stamp progress.
14.
McGill will now have a few weeks off.
Karen Wilson, 20 frames in the match. Karen Wilson.
Karen Wilson will be back tomorrow. And that's because the reigning world champion is into the last 16 of the English Open.
Well, 2 snookers needed, but he does need big colours. Could do with the black. He could do with the red. Well, this red could be close to going in the right corner pocket, and he doesn't want it in. He doesn't want it in. He doesn't want it over the pocket, though. That'll do.
He's going to shake hands. Well, Mark Allen lost that third frame to a terrific clearance from Lu Haitian, but since then, he did not put a foot wrong.
Looks for all the world now, Neil, that Robertson
40.
will improve his head-to-head record against Murphy to 16 wins and 11 defeats.
$15.
Yes, I think that's going to be the case if this black goes in. And one more red, just for safekeeping. It's not been a classic match. It's been pretty good, enjoyable. Mistakes made. Murphy, as you say, with that
22.
one excellent century. But even Sean himself, I
23.
don't think really could argue with this scoreline. It's about right on the run of play in favour of the Australian.
And it's a result which means we will have 6 nations represented in the
30.
last 16 tomorrow. England,
31.
China, India, Northern Ireland, Scotland. And it's been a case of advance Australia fair this evening.
39. $44. 46.
I mean, it's sometimes difficult to read too much into a best of 7 other than somebody wins and somebody loses. You know, I don't think there's a lot of soul searching
49.
for Sean Murphy. I think generally his form's good. Just on the night, he hasn't played all that well.
$53.
And he used a different cue in the last few frames to the one he started with.
$64.
Robertson reserving his best break for last. He defeats Sean Murphy by 4 frames to 1